Hello, good people. You're doing well. Come back. Welcome back to our multiplayer game on Wars of Napoleon. Yeah, unfortunately, for a couple of days, I was without internet due to earthquake. First time I was experiencing an earthquake. What it was magnitude 7, but fortunately, I'm living in a place where they have anti-seismic building, so no damage, nothing. Nothing. But I can tell you, first time I was experiencing an earthquake. I don't know if you did. I don't wish. Well, the thing that I was really surprised, and it's more a surprise than to be scared, so you don't know what's going on, and it lasts maybe 5 to 10 seconds, yeah, max. It's noisy, and then when you start to realize that it's an earthquake, you start to realize because everything is shaking, it's over. So strange experience. Anyway, all good, no damage, nothing is good, everything is fine. Don't worry. Okay, all good. But if everything is fine for me, let's say that the things are not so fine for the coalition. So, we are now first week of June, 1807. What are the news? There is a lot of news, guys. So, what Spanish bought some war supplies. Okay, good for them. I sent an expedition force to Portugal. No, I'm not. What is this? Oh, I can control this guy. Right? No? Yeah, I can control the guy. The only thing is that you are a general. Montero Mo, you are charismatic, you are a cavalryman, you are a patriot, you are a raider, but you don't have an army. Okay. But you want me to tell you, oh, there was a... Okay, good. I don't know why they are giving me... I need to check. Maybe they can give me more... Spain gets Train des Armées, which is a supply. Ah, yeah, we did it. Supply, army supply. So meaning that they have additional supply in their wagon. So instead of 180, they are carrying 270 supply. And they get preparation of campaign. I don't know what it is. War campaign preparation. Do I have something like that? Like where? There? No, it's there. Campaign. So army supply. This is what we have. Okay. Perforating. Naval provisioning. Base. Nanana. Nanana. Parts. No, I don't. I don't know what it is and what it does. Okay. Good for them. Okay. Let's focus on what we're doing. So, the news. We landed in Lisbon. What? No, stop, what I did, okay. No. So Moore has landed in Lisbon now. With all the army, so everything, so we need to reorganize. Because as you see, we have 23 command points, but if I want to command everything, it's 60. So it gives me minus 35% in terms of combat power. Not something that you'd like. So of course, we came with the core of Hill, which we will rearrange. Let's see this afterwards. But Spain is besieging Gibraltar, but actually nothing. Remember that before it was France besieging Gibraltar. Now it's Spain, because look, there is no more French. The French has left Gibraltar. The French has left... no, there is no more French. Where are the French? They are there. Remember that this guy was there. Is I don't know. Well, it looked like to be cavalry. It looked like heavy cavalry. So don't know how he did because my fleet was there. I was threatening these parts, but he already moved all his army, and in 1 week he crossed almost half of the map. There, one. Oh, there was no road there. 1, 4. Obviously, the French army is on its way to or they want to defend or they want to attack. We have no idea what we are. So if you remember, we had Masséna and Mortier, no, Masséna and Marmont. I think that they have something like 3,000, 4,000 as power. And I don't know if there is more French troop up. Obviously, I believe that they are all converging to more, because if they manage for us the map, it's a game over. It's like when the troops were landing in Normandy. You don't know if it's a good move or a bad move, because otherwise you are stuck on the beach. So currently we are on the beach of Lisbon. We don't control the place, which is an issue. We need to take the city in order to get access of the port. Time being, we are just on the beach, beneath the wall of the city, and the fort. It's only one fort, size 1, with a huge garrison. I have no idea what we have there. Yeah, we have. Okay, but yeah, we know. We have Blake, General Blake. Sounds British, no? As a name. Need to check on this guy. Blake with the 27 units. He has only 675, which is not huge. If it's only a small unit, gun or supply, not strong. But they hold the fort, for sure. Which is an issue. We need to take this place before the French are coming. That means I have only this guy and these troops. So, and the French have left. They are not willing to besiege Gibraltar. Now what do we do? Let's see the situation before we go further. We won a battle against the Kingdom of Holland. Okay, great. There, okay. Which is nice because this is the highway of in the Atlantic, Cap Finisterre. And there was a small Dutch merchant fleet. Okay, so sorry, merchant fleet, which is always good to take. Okay, but no merchant mall. Lisbon bombarded. Yeah. So one of the plans that we have, of course, is to block access to Portugal from side. I need to move my fleet here. Of course, since he has gun in US, the gun are shooting all the ships which are in range. And of course, if you are on the estuary, you are definitely in range. So they are shooting at us. So this is damage that we need to consider. Okay, we took 10 hits. How bad are you, my friend? No, all good. I check the fleet. Okay, no major. See that we don't have any. We don't have any serious damage to the fleet. So what I need to do, I need to work with this fleet later on. Okay, good. Oh, what we did? We inflicted 5. We made a breach in Pensacola, 1 breach, and we inflicted 5 hits to the siege of Pensacola. So let's go to Florida, guys. So Florida. And totally breach. So there is no more wall. So I think that old Craig fight his shitty forces, okay, because he has only 12 command point and he can make a 22. I think that we are still way above the force of Florida, so you are going to attack. And of course you cannot, because you are inactive. And you can active. Okay, so what is going on is that Kut, you are going to take the lead. Okay, so now I need to move out Craig, because if you look, okay, if I put all together, he has a seniority of 28 and you have a seniority of 31. So you have the lowest seniority. You are taking the lead. But you are taking the lead, but you are inactive. Oh, I don't know what to do. Should we attack? Should we not attack? Blah, 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 blah. Sir James is the land commander in chief in North America. Oh, do you know that? Okay. They give some name like that? Yeah, he was indeed the land commander in chief in North America Theater. I don't know why you are saying this in a game. Never saw that they have some. Let me check Moore or Hill. Oh. Sir John Moore is the land commander in chief in Spanish Peninsula. Okay. I don't know what it does, but okay. So what I'm going to do, since I'm lucky to have fortunate, not lucky, fortunate to have two-star general, you go for a stroll, okay, and let Kut, name, Kut, which is really bad, but okay, but you are going to take the assault. Hopefully, it should be enough to take away this Florida. Yeah, even with so many troops, you don't have the proper command. It's really bad. Huh? So, what do we have? So hopefully next turn, so Craig is resting, and Kut, you are going to take the lead and take Florida from the Spanish. Combat we check, correct? So we have a total of 1 army, 0 corps, and 10 division. Remember that we can have only one corps. We have 0, so I can form 1 corps. And we can form only maximum 10 division. I have already 10 division on the field. It's an issue. We are going to address. Peninsula arrive in Bay. You see, I don't know. On day two, we started from here. How the guy, the French, they knew that we were going to land in Portugal when I was there. Would have done this, going back to Spain to go up, going back there, going to land in Cadix. Actually, you know what? When I'm thinking, maybe I should have done also as well, huh? Because anyway, but he moved everything there. We arrived on day 2 there, and then after we start to privateer. Okay, so we have some fleet also. I will check later on. Fleet in Portsmouth. Okay, so we landed on day 7. The last week, we are now there. We are blockading the place, and of course, we are now sieging the fortress. Food suffer 13 hits. Okay, Peninsular Army suffer 2 hits. Ball suffer 17 hits. The Weaver. Weaver, sorry. Gelder and Gelder suffer, okay. The Royal Africa Corps. I have an Africa Corps. Ah, yeah. West Africa Corps. And the soldier of the East even. Still in So you are not the commander-in-chief of the... okay, you have a seniority of 103. Doesn't say that you have a commander in North Africa, in North America, or whatsoever. Quebec. Good. Octor. What can you do? You are a very fast mover. Command only Indian troops. Tony, Shipawa, and what? Mississauga? I never heard of this guy. I know Shawnee. The Shawnee, I don't know. I never heard about the Chippewa and the Mississauga. I heard of this nation, Indian nation. Okay, good. This is the bad news that I will you will see after a while. Good. So what do we do? We landed in. Okay, let's start this. We landed in Portugal, in Lisbon. I have 2,500 as combat power. We know that we are suffering some cohesion because we just landed, so hopefully next turn they will start to recover. Be good on this one. What I need to do is that I will remove hill because I will form one army more, and since I can form one division, one corps, I will give the corps to hill. So I will remove all officers and all the troops which are not currently in a division. So for more, not to exceed is command limit. We have a lot of troops, yes I know. Artillery we have. Don't have much artillery. 1, 2, 4, 5. 1, 4. Give you 1 pontooniers. So this is not costing any command point. Okay, so I give you 1 signal and 1 balloon and 1 hospital. For service. And I will give you 3 supply wagon. This is what Hill will be in charge of. Okay. Now we have Mo, who has before 2,900. Now he has 2,500. But he has 21 out of 23. So what I can do, you have, okay, let's check after. But Hill, you have 17 points of command, but you need 39. Yeah, I know it's a lot. So I will give you, now I will form, since I can, is it? There. The key that you are active. So I can create a corps. So from 17, now I have 25. Okay. I have only one corps. Okay, the French they have one, two here. They have two corps. In Germany, here, you find the French they have here they have a three corps. There they have three more, six. So Napoleon, okay, and Napoleon, I believe that there will be another corps. Yeah, there was the fifth corps, 7, 8, maybe 9, 10. Okay, so you see, 11. So the French, they have maybe 12 corps, giving them a huge advantage in terms of command. Not talking also about the value of their general, which is clean. So now you have 25, but it's still not enough because you need. So how can we reduce this? We can reduce this by forming division. But if I want to form a division, I cannot, because all my 10 divisions are already on the field. So more, you have how many divisions you have? One, two, three, four, 5. I have 5 divisions plus 2 in India that I cannot. I'm limited to 10 divisions. There is no limit for the French, by the way. In addition of the corps that they are there. But I cannot do anything on them. They are fixed until end of the game. So actually, so 10 division, I get 8. So 5 are already in Portugal, and the 3 others, they are in Gibraltar. Well, that we have a committee with 3,300. And you are commanding 3 divisions there. What I'm going to do, I'm going to demobilize this division. There are not any more commands. I had only 1 division left, plus all the troops. The troops are still there, just that they are not in division structure. So now instead of 3,000, I have 3,005, I have only 2,006. So you see, you are losing a lot of combat power if you don't put your people in division. So reason why it's important to have a lot of division. But I can do only 10, actually 8. And now I still have 16 command points, but since they are only independent brigade, I should need 21. But I'm taking the risk because, well, we are still in the fortress, and there is only Spanish left. I don't want to go in offensive with the troops in Gibraltar because most of the forces that you see there, 2006, yeah, of course I have this infantry. The only offensive power that I have. All the remaining, it's artillery. This artillery is good for defense, but I cannot use it for offense. So unfortunately, I need to leave Okmuti like that. I don't believe that the Spanish will do it. Attack, especially that the French have left. We are still additional combat power from them. I keep 1 division potentially. Okay, I could do. Let's try with 2. Okay, if I try with 2, what I'm going to do? Who can be in command? Here it's only cavalry people. I don't need the cavalry, I need the infantry, guys. We have a lot of infantry, and infantry is winning the battle. Is good on the battlefield. Cavalry is very useful when you win the battle in order to inflict a lot of damages, or to prevent having a lot of damages. But it's really good for recon or for inflicting less or more damages. Okay, but it's not what is going to make you win on the battlefield. So what I need is to have officers who can You can be activated, correct? So I can make a division with you. 5-2-2, not bad. You cannot, okay? Because this guy is inactive, I cannot choose him for division. Who else can I use? Red car. Low mover, overcautious. So you, I don't want you to be on the to command anything anyway. And you, là aussi, you can command. What we are going to do, that's going to give you command to you. A fast mover and defensive, okay, it doesn't matter. Enable. And I will give you as much as infantry I can. I think it's 4 maximum. I can combine. I cannot combine. I give you artillery. I'm already at max with a 4 infantry. Let's form. Oh no, okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. We move the artillery. 1, 2, 3, 4. Combine. Now I have a unit, and you see now heal. You still have 25, but 34 command. Okay. So I need to form a new division. You are the guy, correct? Yeah. We have 9, maximum 10. Now we have 10. Take these 4. 1, 4. 8. Now I have 25, but I need 29. So I have 9 is 2 units. So you have only 1 artillery, correct? You can get 2. You can take 1, correct? So if I give you 1 infantry, I give you. No. You have cavalry, we don't have cavalry there. What I will do is that I will give you 2 artillery. Artillery is 1 point. I will give them to heal. Now I have 19, I can take 2. Can you give 2? You give 2. Now you have 23, 24. You have 27, 25. So I have 2 points. Point is 1 cavalry. Let's remove the 4th heavy cavalry. Who are they? Killing Dragoon and a Prince Royal Dragoon. Do I want to? No, I want to give. I have 2 heavy. I think I have a lot of heavy. Cavalry. Let's remove 1 of the heavy cavalry. You know what? Send them to Torres. He's trying to capture this depot and trying to capture this land. So now I have more. You are 23, 23. We good. You are in command and you have 2,500. And you have 25, 25. And you have 1,300. So now instead of having 2,500 as a combat power, we have on the battleground 2,005 plus 1,003. Well, let's say 1,004. We have almost 3,900. Equivalent to the force of the French which were there. If there is no more French troops, no idea. if there is more French troops coming. Good. So what do we do now? So I have my Marines, okay, which are also going to land here, okay, for what it worth. Potentially we can, okay. Where is my cavalry? No, just go, yeah, you know what? No, just go. I do this, retreat if engaged. Yeah, I don't want you to, yeah. Anyway, I think that, stay there. The issue is that we are not controlling any of this territory. So if we are losing the battle, we are completely wiped out. With no retreat. We are back out to the sea. Knowing that now my fleet was 486 as transport capacity, oui, and I need to send her back to Morocco. Because in Morocco we still have half of the. Where's my okay? We still have our siege force, Privot. We have Cook, we have the German Legion, we have Maitland, we have Graham. So I still have almost 1,000, 2,000. I have almost 2,200 combat power forces which are in Morocco that I need to pick up. I need to send my ships back. It will take six days or so, week, so one turn. So in one turn, you guys, you should be back in the port of in Morocco, where you are going to land our troops. And one more week to go back to the coast of Portugal, and one more week to land. I will not have any reinforcement before 3. Because until I capture the port, I cannot move a unit inside the region. I need to come to France, I need to land. What do we want to do? So first, I want to blockade. Let's see the 3 ships. Enough. One more frigate. Okay. 2 parts. So my point is to avoid to block the crossing of the Tago River. Cannot cross from here. They will not be able to cross from here. Can cross from here. Can cross from here to. Can cross from here to. So I still have this one, but I cannot go this one because it's shallow water. So shallow water with ocean fleet, you cannot. So this is why. Remember our river squadron, which would be which sail all the way along the coast. They are there. This is guy and what I want to use. They are coming just in time. So in 3 days they will be there. But I want you to enter the estuary and go all the way to there. You can go. You, for example, for fleet, they cannot. Because it cannot. So they will stop. They will stop here. My river boats, they can. So hopefully I will be able to block all. Okay, meaning that if they want to come to Portugal, they will have to come from here. Obviously, the best way is the road. Which will take them, so they need to move to Madrid, moving there, blah, 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 blah. Okay. And the supply also as well. So, okay. So hopefully this is helping us. What I'm really, really concerned is that One is the French army. They are so powerful and so many resources, so many divisions, so many. Their leader, it seems that a sergeant in the French army is 10 times better than my best general. Whatever. I think the game is really biased in favor of the French. Um, this is look. This is two or three. I think it's two divisions of cavalry. They move so fast. I don't know if I can do all my dispositif, okay, all my disposition, all my army setup and so on before the French are there. Here, I don't. This one, no one. Here, but they have nothing. Only three brigade, militia, and they are not in division. Four. This guy has four regular, so it's not even a division. There are four independent brigade. Here, same. They have only units without command structure, like we have. Okay? Well, it's very important to have a command structure. Good. So I have my fleet, which is going to take position along the Tago River to avoid the Pinwell. I have now Hill and Moore sitting in on the beach of Lisbon and besieging the place. The only thing is that besiege, I have only guy, warrior engineers. Moore, you have also. I think that you have some engineers in there. Yeah, we have army engineers and army sappers, but not much. So I need to take the city ASAP. I have a siege force. Prevo, correct? Yeah, you have big mortar. We have our rocket artillery, and we have some engineers also as well, which I should have brought into my ship. Anyway, and you have this guy. Guy is really good because he's a siege expert. So I cannot. Can I? Let's go together. You up. I cannot. Okay, so you are not there to fight. Don't get me wrong. You are there to lead the force. You have a weight of 37. I have Calder fleet. Calder fleet, which is a combat fleet, still have some room to take some soldiers. And look, transport capacity 37. It's really, I'm telling you, it was not calculated. It's really fortunate. So, Prevo, you are going to load in Calder, and Calder, you go to coast of Lisbon, and you are going to not to attack, of course. You are going to load. Where is this now? You are going to a node in. So 6 days to go there, plus 3-4 days, 5 days to load. Take almost 2 turns before I have guns, siege artillery in Lisbon. Good. What else do we have? So I have my privateer. What can you do, privateer? Can carry 6. Not a big deal. Huh? Do I need to bring something? No. Why they are there, this guy? Why I have big gun here? Send them to... shit, Lucy. Now they have 85. Yeah, no. Really hope that they are not going to attack. Anyway, I'm being, I can do nothing with this. So I need to wait now for this guy to... They are waiting their turn. For the fleet to come back. To load them. And to be sent to Portugal. Not much I can do. What can I do with my privateer? Privateer, are you with it now? Yes, I think so. Yeah, anything that you want to go now? Maybe can you have a look? Yeah. Not be entered is not allowed to enter this turn. Okay. Right. Good. Nothing more to do. Situation in the West Caribbean. Where is the... Ah. You arrived, but now you... retreated back. Okay. Stay there. Next plan will be there. Yeah, they are all on the beach. Island, it will be a disaster. I need division to land there. Way the windward, how they call it? Yeah, the windward and Ward Island. It's Martinique and Guadeloupe. We have nothing to defend Barbados, but they cannot sail with no fleet. Oh yeah, there was a small fleet. Anyway. Can you... Do you wait? You want me to tell you guys? You are waiting for new... You are waiting for a new assignment. What left of the... what is left of the British Army? And I have no more officer. I have only this guy left. Get a Bentlick, but Bentlick, what do you are? Or a slow mover. Not the kind of guy that you want on the battlefield. Good. So as you see, more or less all the British Army will be in Portugal. So I do hope that now our supply, so do we have now, we moved all our fleet for supply. All our ships are now there. We have one additional there. We have one additional Indiaman. What is the supply? Blah blah blah. I will check this one later. Okay, 7 mentioned. Yeah, but you just joined. Okay, so maybe you just joined, so it will not show on the. It will be on the next turn. North Sea trade. We move 3,000 supply with a top capacity of 3,220. Okay. So still, we have enough capacity. Are we producing enough supply? This is a different question. Because when we move everybody, more, you have 3 wagon. And the key thing is that now our wagon are bigger. Okay, why this one is 290 and this vanish? Okay. How come you have 290? Whatever. Well, you have 272 there. Oh, supply. Current stock is 1,030. 1,300, sorry. I can stay 10 weeks without that, of course. And turn also as well. Okay. You use already munition? Okay. Okay, let's see. Hopefully we will also get more power when we will get more cohesion. You see, we suffered some cohesion due to the fact that we did. Average cohesion 83 out of 104. You get 0.63 per day. Days in 1 week. Days you get 6. Need sometimes to recover. Why it's important that you have unit which is usually 15% addition in the cohesion recovery. Okay. See if it works or not. So what do we have? Ah yes, we sent a diplomatic proposal. So diplomacy, I remember that I sent. Yeah. I see, because you see we have only 56. Austria is being crushed by France, but the game doesn't simulate that Austria tried to be friends with England due to the aggression of France. I have 4 diplomats. What can I do? Sweden, okay, so where, okay, minus 16 for with the USA. It's not moving up. Okay. 8 also with the Sweden, despite we are at war with France as well. They are also at war with France. We do more with Austria. No, we are stuck. Sweden. I cannot even. I cannot even. I can't even send a commercial agreement with Persia. Good. So we good in the diplomacy. France. Okay, let's have a look at what's going on in Germany. So the big news, the sad news, is that there was a new battle somewhere here, I think, and Blücher has been defeated. The Prussian has suffered a second big defeat. Um, and worst of that, I think it's there or not. Yeah. So France took Hamburg from Prussia. So meaning that they crushed the garrison which were there. And Hamburg is now taken by the French, which has affected a lot of loss of national morale for Russian, as well as the big defeat that they just suffered. I think that they lost check. You ready? Right. France. Number of men. They had 844. They lost 8,000 men, or 845. Yeah, they lost 8,000 men. If I look at Prussia, they lost 232. Now 160. They lost 3,000 men. They had 230. So in start of the war, well, it's okay. They lost 10,000. Then they lost 40,000. So 50,000, and now they lost 1,000. 80,000 men. Lost 80,000 men. 1,000. So 120, 120, then 130. So they lost 50% of their army. Knowing that most of the army is in garrison. Yeah. This also counting the number of men that they have. So I believe that the command of the Prussian army, they have. What is left of Blücher. There is nothing left. Only one artillery or cavalry things. There is no more men. You want to know where are the guys? So you got, when you see red strip, it means that they have been injured and they are incapacitated, so they cannot move. So the Prince von Preußen has been injured. General. Okay, this is the best general that they have, 3-2. Look at the French Dominique Vandamme, okay, 3-4-5. Saint-Hilaire, 4-4-5. They are all crazy guys. Schultz, 5-7-7. Never seen a guy with 7 in my army. Huh? Crazy. Berthier only 2-1-2. Maybe because he just gave him a command. Yeah. Antoine de la Salle. A very high a cavalryman who was used to do a lot of things that you are supposed to do when you are a hussar. He was very famous for dueling people, going big parties, but being on the battlefield, being very reckless. big mustache, this kind of thing. So a very, I don't know if you know the book. You need to read this book, The Adventure of Brigadier Gérard, which is a book written by what the guy name who worked Sherlock Holmes. I forget. Sherlock Holmes from. Anyway, I forget. But this guy, he wrote a book. You need to read it. The Adventure of Brigadier Gérard. It's a French cavalryman inspired from this true character, which was LaSalle. But anyway, LaSalle, he died on the battlefield, of course, because he was charging alone against all the enemy. And of course, yeah, it's a dangerous job. So he died on the battlefield. But even if he was a very charismatic, he was a bad officer. Lot of casualties in this unity because he was going forth or whatever. Okay, and here, what they give him, LaSalle. Where is LaSalle? There, 556. Completely crazy. He was not a good officer. Anyway, so to come back on this one, so Blucher is there also as well, correct? Sure. Blucher is fixed for the 4 turns. And Blucher is only 443. Okay, you can imagine 443 for Blucher, which was the best Prussian general, but a small general of Savary, LaSalle are better than Blucher. Doesn't make any sense to me. So this is the only thing which is left of the Prussian army. 1,700 points defending Berlin. So if I were and here, okay, it's the general with no army. So if I was the Russian now, retreat. I think that Russia is going to give up Russia. They have nothing. They have only officers and a lot of artillery, which are going to be captured by. So they have nothing to defend Berlin. Huh? Guy. Anyway, good. So yeah, I think the war in Prussia is lost. Now the Russian, they have to transfer the maybe there. Way, or if I were them in Poland. The situation in Austria slightly better. So we have an Austrian army which is and some Russian troops which are going who cross to the Danube, and you have the French army which is there. The only thing is that the French army, they are going to lose this and this, okay, because I know there is no defense, and all the French army is now concentrated there, so they are losing all their supply goods, supply source, and they are going to be, so they are very powerful, but almost encircled. The only supply route that they have is this one. I'm not sure it's enough to supply all the unit that they have there. At the same time, just for info, you have Ottoman troops army which is invading south of Austria, and there is and there is no there is no army to defend against the Ottoman Empire. Kutuzov is going to be there also as well. I think if we go there, and I know that the Austrian has a Hungarian army, whole army. If you go to battle with the France, they are going to be wiped out. But the idea is to avoid combat and trying to cut supply. If they take this, and they can go north, potentially we can make some kind of encirclement of Davuga. So let's see. So we are going to take Florida. Yeah. We landed in Portugal. Yeah. And we have now organized our army, which is quite powerful. Okay, but we need to take the city. The only thing is that the French left Gibraltar and they are rushing to the help of the Portuguese. So are we going to take the city and the ports? And are we going to bring more reinforcements before the French are coming? And if they are coming, how strong they are? Because if they have 2 or 3 corps, we're dead. Huh? We have more reinforcement coming from Morocco, but we need to take 2 or 3 weeks before it arrived. I don't know if it will be possible. And the situation in Germany, Russia has been wiped out. There is no more Prussian troops. Only a few men guarding Berlin, but they are going to be crushed. Magdebourg, what do they have in Magdebourg? Do they have troops in Magdebourg or not? Oh, yeah, they have troops. But it's only guys. They have Marshal von Kalkreuth. 1-2. So this is the officer that you have in the coalition army. I got the same, and Austria has got the same. Russia has got the same. 3-1-1, 2-1-2. Who is this guy there? I forgot. Nezo, who's a big general, correct? How much you give him? Okay, 4-3-5. At least one is not that bad. Yeah, but he has been injured. Said overcautious. So yeah, the war is lost in Prussia. Austria, I'm not optimistic because the French are so powerful. But let's say that they are trying something. And of course, the Ottoman Empire are enjoying their moment with no opposition in south of Austria. But I know that they are suffering some losses in the east. They are besieging Kiev. They have a lot of cavalry, correct? Yeah. Oh, it can survive without supply. Huh? Just need one one cavalry unit. This guy, okay, good. So this is the news. We landed in Portugal, but the news from the continent are not good. And I don't know where are the French army and how strong is the French army. So I think it's enough for this turn. Let's see on the next turn if the situation can be worse. I believe that the French will push Berlin. I don't know what the Austrians are going to do. Prussian are going to do. Good, guys. Thanks a lot. Hope to see you. Yeah, I really hope. Because it means that if I see you on the next episode, it means that we are still alive. And if you are alive, there's still hope, as they said. Okay, but the last hope. Now, guys, see you on the next episode. Now it's time to say goodbye. So, goodbye.